about. Most people are living a fear-based life. Fear is overrated in our society. The smallest obstacle throws most people into fear almost instantly. It happens so fast that it feels like you had no choice. This is debilitating to the soul. This is why fear makes you feel uneasy. It's your soul cringing. To your soul, fear is an exaggeration of taking risks. Risk is not fear, but that's how you will interpret risk when you are living a fear-based life. This is what has been stopping you from experiencing new things and believing in yourself. Seeing all this for yourself is only possible when fear is put into perspective. Fear has become an all-consuming, life-draining choice that you made long ago. Since then, your better judgment has been hindered. These are just a few consequences of living a fear-based life. The disconnect from your guidance that is always available to you is what hinders you the most. Guidance can't reach you when you are consumed with fear. Fear is a consciousness killer, which is why you don't realize you're living a fear-based life when you are. To combat this entanglement of fear, you must start tracking your steps. Make it a point to remain alert so you can identify the next time you go into fear. Write down exactly what happened, just like it happened. Do not give yourself any time to think about it. Just write down what you observed in that moment. Later on, review what you wrote so you can describe how it feels when you read it again. Your feelings hold the key to break through the grip that fear has had on you. Freedom from fear will be your reward each and every time you identify it and break it down. This is a big thing with my work. When I first came into this life, my guides made it real clear. Chapter 1 of Guided. They told me that the biggest tragedy of our times is that most people will die having lived a fear-based life, and that it was my job to help you guys break through this. That's chapter 1. There's 28 chapters in Guided. And that's what they came through and let me know from the beginning of my life, from the merry-go-round dream that I had for the first 35 years of my life, that I couldn't stop or change no matter what I did. It showed me what my purpose is in this life, hence the work I do. Okay. So the guides are going to talk about all this a little bit more, straight from the guide's mouth to your ears. And here they go. We have been working with you, each and every person, to combat the fear that is ruining your life. You did not come here to miss your life. You came here to live it. We are determined to help you release this darkness from your life. You will be missing nothing when you break this time capsule of fear. You cannot enter the next dimension holding on to fear. We are your guides for a reason, and that is to keep you on your path so you can live a fear-free, a fearless life. With all the benefits that go with it. Can you believe that fear is actually causing you to miss your life? To miss it. This should make you mad. These journals are the companion journals to my flagship book, Guided, about how I learned to break through fear. I talk about the fear that consumed me from the very beginning of my life, and how I learned, because I had this guidance coming through all the time, and I started writing in my journal when I was 7 years old to figure this all out. Because in this world, people think that you're trying to work with, get out of fear and try to figure yourself out. They'll just look at you like, they'll actually judge you thinking that, well, what's wrong with you? Why are you living in fear? They won't even realize how much fear they're living in. They're unconscious. Fear takes over. Fear is all consuming. You don't even know it's running your life until you start to write down those moments when you catch it, and then flush out how it feels, what you realized from what you wrote down about how it feels. And from that, you guys, your decisions will be so different than the decisions you would have defaulted into because it was undermined by fear, okay, in some form. So remember, you have help. You are never alone and always being guided.